Your eyes do far more than simply let you see the world. Every second, they perform incredible tasks so effortlessly that you rarely notice them. They help you react to split-second moments, quietly fill in missing information, and constantly work behind the scenes to keep the world clear, colorful, and stable. None of these abilities feel extraordinary because they happen every waking second, but together, they reveal something remarkable. Your eyes aren't just showing you reality, they're actively shaping it. And what you're about to discover will change the way you trust what you see. Right now, your eyes are hiding something from you. There is a gap in your vision large enough for an object to completely disappear, yet your brain never lets you notice it. At the same time, your vision is being continuously reconstructed from fragments of light, motion, and memory so smoothly that it feels like a perfect, uninterrupted movie. This is not passive observation, it is active construction, and the first proof of that construction appears in one of the most familiar experiences in sports. Imagine standing beside a baseball field. The pitcher throws the ball, and the batter swings at exactly the right moment. To the crowd, it looks instantaneous, almost unreal. Many athletes describe it differently. They feel as if time briefly slows down, giving them a moment of strange clarity in the middle of chaos. Your eyes are not bending time. Instead, they are collecting rapid snapshots of movement faster than you can consciously process. Even though vision has a slight delay built into it, your eyes constantly update the scene so efficiently that fast motion feels smooth and controllable rather than overwhelming. That is why experienced players can react with precision that seems almost impossible to the observer, but this is only the beginning of what your eyes are doing every second. Now try something simple. Close one eye, extend your arm, and focus on your thumb as you slowly move it across your field of view. At a certain point, your thumb suddenly disappears. It doesn't fade or blur, it simply vanishes. You have just discovered your blind spot. Every eye has one because there is a small region where the optic nerve exits the retina, leaving no light receptors behind. In theory, this should create a visible hole in your vision. But you never see it. Instead, your eyes and brain collaborate to automatically fill in the missing information using surrounding colors, textures, and patterns. The result is so seamless that your perception feels complete even when part of the data is missing. It is one of the most convincing illusions your body performs without asking for permission. And even while this invisible correction is happening, your eyes are not staying still for a single moment. They are constantly moving in ways you have never consciously noticed. Even when you think you're staring at something completely still, your eyes are anything but still. Try it right now. Pick a single word on this screen and focus on it without moving. It feels steady, controlled, almost frozen in place. But inside your vision system, your eyes are making tiny, rapid movements called saccades, along with subtle micro-adjustments that happen every fraction of a second. These movements are so small and so fast that you never feel them, yet without them, your vision would begin to fail in a very strange way. The image on your retina would stop refreshing, and parts of the world would slowly fade from awareness. Your eyes prevent this by constantly resetting what you see, keeping everything alive, sharp, and stable. What feels like a single continuous picture is actually a rapid sequence of tiny visual updates stitched together perfectly by your perception. And while your eyes are busy maintaining stability, they are also performing something far more impressive in the middle of everyday life, recognizing people instantly. Think about walking through a crowded train station or airport. Dozens, even hundreds of faces pass by in seconds, yet somehow, your eyes can lock onto a familiar person almost immediately. Even if they are standing far away, wearing different clothes, or slightly changed in appearance, recognition often happens before you even consciously think about it. Your eyes gather subtle visual clues, spacing between facial features, shape contours, small patterns in expression, and pass them along in a fraction of a second. Instead of comparing details one by one like a computer, your visual system works more like a pattern detector, instantly matching what it sees with stored familiarity. That is why a single glance can feel enough to recognize someone you haven't seen in years. But even this remarkable ability is not the most sensitive thing your eyes can do. Out of the corner of your vision, something far more subtle is constantly being tracked. Imagine sitting quietly in a room or walking through a park. Most of what you see is not in your direct focus. Yet your peripheral vision is constantly scanning for changes, especially movement. A slight shift in leaves, a flicker of motion, or a sudden change in shape immediately pulls your attention without warning. Before you even realize something has changed, your eyes have already detected it and signaled your brain to respond. This system once helped humans survive in environments where danger could appear without warning. Even today, it quietly protects you by noticing what you are not directly looking at. And while this silent monitoring is always active, your eyes are also preparing for something even more complex: how the world moves through space itself. Every time you reach out to grab a glass of water, catch a ball, or step off a curb, your eyes are solving a problem so complex that no conscious effort is required. The world is not standing still, it is constantly moving through space, and your eyes must continuously predict where objects are going to be, not just where they are. When you watch something moving toward you, there is always a tiny delay between reality and perception, but instead of failing because of that delay, your eyes compensate automatically. They feed your brain continuous updates about motion, speed, and direction, allowing you to act in time even before you fully realize what you're reacting to. This is why catching, driving, and even walking through a crowded space feel natural. Your eyes are constantly building a working prediction of the immediate future, updating it dozens of times every second. Now consider something even more dramatic: stepping from bright sunlight into a dark room. At first, almost everything disappears. Shapes are gone, details are lost, and you feel temporarily blind. But within moments, your eyes begin adjusting. Pupils widen to let in more light, and the cells in your retina become more sensitive, gradually pulling information out of darkness that was always there but previously invisible to you. Slowly, the room reappears. What seemed like complete darkness was never truly empty, it was just beyond your eyes' initial range of sensitivity. This constant adaptation happens so smoothly that you rarely think about it, yet it allows you to move between vastly different lighting conditions without ever losing your sense of space. But even this is only part of how your eyes build the world you experience. Look at any object around you right now, close one eye, then switch to the other. Notice how everything shifts slightly. That tiny difference between your two eyes is the foundation of depth perception. Each eye captures a slightly different version of the same scene, and your brain combines them into a single three-dimensional world. This is why you can judge distance, catch objects, and move through space without constantly calculating positions. Your eyes are continuously feeding two separate perspectives into a single unified experience of reality. And on top of that, they are also responsible for something even more emotionally powerful: the colors you see. The light entering your eyes is not inherently colorful. It is simply different wavelengths of energy, but your eyes transform that raw information into the rich spectrum you experience every day. Through specialized cells that respond to different wavelengths, your vision system constructs everything from the deep blues of the sky to the warm reds of a sunset. Every color you have ever seen is a creation of your eyes working together with your brain, turning physical signals into the vivid world you call reality. And when you realize that even color is something your eyes are actively building, it becomes clear that vision is not just observation, it is continuous creation.